Recording. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're recording. All right, the interview has started. All right, so first off, I want you to introduce yourself and who you are.
I'm Aiden Ullery. I'm a freshman in the film program here at Bridgewater State.
All right, so my first question I got to ask you is why do you think God hates you?
Probably something to do with the alcoholism.
The alcoholism that you got stuck with, or your father got stuck with. Was it like a curse?
Both, yeah.
Both. Oh, all right, that's rough, man. All right, so let's go into skateboarding. You're a big longboarder, I should say. I've seen you longboard around campus. Shoving that longboard up in places it shouldn't really go. What's the deal with that?
How do you answer a question based on an accusation that isn't true? Skip that one.
Oh, we're gonna skip that one. All right. So let's talk about music for a second. So I know you're a big fan of Sufjan Stevens, right?
Sure.
All right. How did you get into that artist, and what's your favorite song by him?
One time in 7th grade, I was watching a video on ways to fall asleep, and listening to his music was recommended. And I just continued listening to his music ever since.
Well, I mean,
That's true, by the way.
that is true?
I'm not fucking with you at all.
All right. Well, that's interesting because we do. I have ties in the radio program. I was able to get Sufjan Stevens to come in.
Hello, I'm Sufjan Stevens. Buy my album.
I did, actually. I have it.
Take another.
Okay.
And if you want more fun, I'm happy to provide.
Good to know.
I'm Sufjan Stevens. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Sufjan.
So did you enjoy meeting Sufjan Stevens?
Yeah, it was a dream come true.
I'm very glad that dream involved a Japanese copy of Banjo-Kazooie.
That's what this is.
Speaking of, Banjo-Kazooie, you're a gamer, right? You're a pretty big gamist.
Can I put these down?
If you want. I wouldn't put them on there.
Okay.
You can just put them down wherever.
I'm assuming there's a real record in here.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Okay.
But you're a real gamist, right?
Yeah, I'm a gamist.
Yeah, so what's your favorite video game?
This Japanese copy of Banjo-Kazooie that maybe Sufjan Stevens just gave me.
What did he give
Highly
it?
unlikely, but maybe.
Where did he give it to you from? Did you not see where he pulled it out of?
Unclear.
I think I saw it pretty well. It was the inside of his pants. I hope you know this is all going in, by the way.
Nice.
This is all going in.
All right.
So yeah, I believe actually we do have some. Let's change it to your family. Why don't we? Your family history. I believe you have a rich family history, don't you? With a lot of politicians.
Here's the afterbirth.
Why don't you take a look at those for us?
The dedication here is fucking impressive, and I only know who one of two of these are supposed to be.
Why don't you pick them up and show them to the camera? Who's that?
This appears to be me as George Bush being informed that 9/11 has just occurred.
Who else is there?
Honestly, these two, I have no idea.
Really, you can't recognize JFK and Shinzo Abe?
JFK, I guess I can kind of see, but I never would have guessed this.
Yeah, that was a pretty obscure one. Well, we have another little
And God damn it, This picture's so familiar, and I'm blanking on who it actually is.
You can't recognize famous actor Ronald Reagan?
Don't say famous actor like he acted anything that I was alive for.
You've never watched Bedtime for Bonzo? Let's talk about Bedtime for Bonzo for a little bit.
I can't.
You don't know what Bedtime for Bonzo is?
Nope.
It's a film he made with a chimp.
What?
It's a film he made with a...
I do know about that. Yeah.
Explain it for the audience.
That's all I know about it, is that he did do that. I
All
heard
right.
about this years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Just like how you have another famous ancestor. It's actually on the table right there. If you want to pick it up and grab that piece of paper. So not only do you have politicians, you have millionaires in your family lineage. Is that correct?
Wasn't he a billionaire?
He was a billionaire.
Yeah.
Famous billionaire. Who is that?
It's my boy, Jeff Epstein. Didn't kill himself.
He did not. Because
Confirmed.
your family's, your cousins with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh, you're still cousins with him.
I am still cousins with Jeffrey Epstein.
I would not look behind you.
Word.
What do we got in there? Oh, fuck.
It's time.
Alright, sit back down.
Word.
Alright. Thea, go in front of the camera for me. And put the baggie, like, in front of it. Like, you move it. Yeah. Alright. I hope do you know what this is?
Yeah, that shit ain't happening, dog.
These are pills with a cigarette in them. You want some?
What fluid is in there?
It's wet.
No, I'm good,
It's a
dog.
little bit gooey.
Yep.
So,
Braver man than me.
anyways, back to the interview.
Oh, what the fuck is in there? What is floating in there?
So, back to the interview. You have a very rampant problem with drugs, right?
Yeah.
Let's get into that a bit more. Why do you find drug abuse funny?
I mean, what's not to love about it? It destroys everything about your life, and your family won't talk to you anymore. Why not?
Why not what?
Why shouldn't I
Why shouldn't you what?
be abusing substances?
Dude, that's kind of funny. That's like your stand-up comedy career. Do you want to, talk to us a little bit more about that?
You know I can't have answers for. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
You just gotta talk, man.
You wanna fucking talk, Cole? That's what you wanna fucking do? You piece of shit. You should know fucking better than this. We've talked before, you should know that you deserve better than this piece of shit. Cause you won't fucking talk to me, will you? Oh, I'm talking to you too. I know where you are. I'll be back. But I gotta piss.
I still love you.
Bitch.
Real knife, holy shit.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna say that.
Alright.
Bitch!
So anyways, back to our conversation.
Not even my face, dude. Holy shit. Did you tell me to get it 3 inches from my fucking face?
So, back to our interview. Your stand-up comedy career has really taken off. Actually, you've become a director recently in the really famous film, Peter Griffin Plays Uno. Do you want to go into more of the process behind that?
Yeah, so I had to make a movie for my film class, and originally I was just gonna have them play Uno. But then a major change happened when one of my stars asked to wear a Peter Griffin costume, and for some reason I said yes, which then led to constant questions about what the fuck I was thinking by our film professor.
Well, actually, that brings up, Family Guy brings up a very interesting topic. A kind of eclectic group in the film, class community of Jeff, Cole, and you, Aiden, seem to be obsessed with Family Guy. What draws Family Guy to a group of, basic adults?
That's always been more your thing than mine. Probably the repetitive humor that just refuses to stop. Or maybe the fact that, like the people who continue watching it, it just refuses to die.
All right. What's your favorite Family Guy cutaway?
One minute. We seriously need to have a talk about your masturbation problem right now. And I will not take no for an answer.
So it does bring up an interesting point. You are an avid masturbator, right?
Fuck off. Cole,
Yes?
what the fuck are you putting in these bags?
So,
That-
your favorite Family Guy
That-
cutaway?
That's pill color. This is supposed to be semen, I guess. What is this strawberry drink mix? That's the only thing I can possibly guess that the afterbirth would be.
So, what drives you to film?
Cole, I need my pills.
So, back as I was saying, what draws you to film?
That he chewed that shit. You can only fake compressing that so much. That was definitely a chewed up bag of pills and wet cigarette.
Yeah.
Respect your friend's dedication to this.
Well, thank you. Anyways, we gotta get back on track. I do have to submit something.
Sure. What got me into film? In my freshman year, I started taking a film class where we would do the school news that nobody watched and short films that only we watched. And I started doing that with my friends and realized that I liked it, so I kept doing it until my sophomore year. I filmed for my high school's football team in my junior year and filmed for my church in my senior year, so it just made sense to keep doing it in college.
Oh, nice. Are you a religious person?
Not really.
Oh, all right. Well, what made you lose faith in God?
Evidence.
All right, that's a great answer. So, anyways, back onto the film thing, because that's all I can really think about right now. There's gonna be a lot of laughing in this.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, who are some of your favorite directors?
Fuck. And Christopher Nolan's up there. I can't name any directors right now. Shit.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. What if you had like an infinite budget? What kind of film do you want to make, or like television show, or just creative project?
Snuff, probably.
You want to say that again?
No.
All right.
Do you want an answer you can actually use?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not because that. It's because you said it so close to after I said it that it'd be impossible to just snuff.
Fair enough. If I had any budget, I'd probably want to. All right, let's just start that over. Holy shit. If I had any budget, I'd probably want to make some sort of crime drama. So that's what a lot of my favorite movies and shows are.
Oh, nice. Did you have any interest in becoming like a police officer, or at any stage of your life, or is this just like an interest you have?
Only to arrest people.
What kind of people?
I'm not getting Title IX for your project.
Are you good? So we were talking about music earlier. You said you liked Sufjan Stevens, but he wasn't your favorite. Who do you think is your favorite musician, and a musician that's impacted you for a long time? Or the
Elliott
most?
Smith.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to say that again too?
A musician that's probably impacted me a lot is Elliott Smith.
Really? I'm also a pretty big Elliott Smith fan. What's your favorite album by him?
Fuck. I couldn't name any of his albums.
Really? Is there a specific song you really enjoy?
245.
Oh.
Miss Misery. What else? Angelus. Pretty much anything that was on the Good Will Hunting soundtrack is really good. I'm trying to think of songs he has outside of that. Between the Bars is really good. Needle in the Hay from fucking Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah, Royal Tenenbaums.
That's the ones I can list off the top of my head.
All right. Are there any celebrities you hate? Like absolutely hate?
Ooh, Amy Schumer's up there. Just a truly talentless person who has more money than I'm ever going to. It's infuriating, but at least I didn't steal other people's jokes to get where I am. I have a non-existent stand-up comedy career, all on my own.
All right, and I think we're kind of wrapping up the interview, wouldn't you say?
I fucking hope so.
All right, and so I have 2 questions to ask you. First off, is there anything you want to say to the audience before you head out?
I've been mildly terrified the whole time, and I have yet to look at what that second image was.
All right, and then finally, if there was any way you were going to kill yourself, how do you want to do that in graphic detail?
I'd suicide by cop. I'd find just the angriest looking cop I could find and just scream at him and sprint at him on the street and hope he shoots me in the head.
All right, and that's how we're ending this.